Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a show, Beacon 23, episodes 7 and 8, the penultimate and the finale episodes. Oh yeah, let's get into it. Spoilers! Okay, um, all I can say is, wow. Like literally, that's all I can say because I'm not sure what's happening. I am really hoping that there's a season two, uh, being that has been green light or being made already in production for this show because I have questions and I need answers, and that's always a good sign of an interesting show. So, where we last left off, the relics had formed their artifact and they was swirling around in space. So now Asta and Halen taking shifts day after day after day, trying to track it and wait for it to come back and try to communicate with it. So they've been doing this for like a couple of days, um, in shifts until it finally does show up again, and then it starts communicating with um, Asta, of course. And then, but at the same time, now there's yet another ship out there. This ship, though, is a column ship. And I told you that Kier dude was going to be back, and sure enough, he back. He spent 10 years in prison. He moved up through the ranks of the column, and now he's there with two other a-holes to witness what's going to happen with Aster and the artifact. So that's what Kier is there for. I don't know how he even got out of prison, but I guess because dude was a terrorist running around blowing up stuff. So there's that. Through the whole process of these dudes sneaking on, well, she let Kier on, and the other two he let them sneak on because he used some kind of device to like crawl around and tap on the boards and whatnot. But this device was attached to one of the people that was with him. He was another one of these bioorganic tech people that got crap implanted in them, but he got a real problem because apparently he got having what is it called when an addict is trying to get off that stuff? Yeah, he was going through withdrawals. There you go. He was going through withdrawals, and the girlfriend that was with him, she was a tough one. She had to keep shooting him in the neck with this stuff. That it was it was gross. He looked gross, and he ended up coming through to take over Bart. So now Bart's pissed all over again as he done came with memories. They done forced him to try to figure out to remember who he was, but he can't. So he lied, made a prediction on when the artifact was going to show up based off of Aster's work and her father's work, but he don't actually remember her. His core programming was actually deleted by Solomon, and he is thoroughly over defending Solomon now. So he all on Halen's side and totally against Solomon after he finally recognized the hardcoreness that Solomon did to him by erasing who he was. And so because of that, now Bart doesn't feel like he can do his job and that he's worthy. So Bart starts setting it up so that they could be he can kill himself. Yeah, he started heating up his core elements, and which heated up the whole station, but the whole beacon. But the people was gonna be fine. In the end, Bart killed himself. It was emotional. I gotta admit, it was kind of emotional. He spent a lot of time with Bart. He died. The system reboot, and now the computer is still in charge, but there's no real AI in charge. They'd have to set up a new one, like the lady did when she first got there, the first beacon keeper. So Harmony is the one running the crap now, and she's doing a piss poor job at this whole thing. Other ships are on the way, right? So we got QTA, what they call them, Raptors or something like that, that was coming in hot. Also, Halen's ship that Solomon took is by happenstance floating towards the beacon again. It's out of fuel, but it's just floating and it's on its way back. Why? Why? Okay, so of course Halen see that and he's like, well, that's the way we getting out of here, girl. We got to go. She like, no, come with me. She wants him to go with her through the artifact. They want to go in it. And she keep having visions every time it pop up to see, seeing them inside and then wherever they at, right? So she did all this convincing, trying to convince him. He finally agreed that he gonna go with her through the thing to wherever that may be. I was so excited to see what was going to happen with that. I really was. Guess what? I got disappointed. Clearly, they saving that for a season 2 thing, but I am not a happy camper about that part because they didn't even get a chance to go. Because who else shows up but the head QTA AI of all things? So basically, the ISA is all humans, human-driven, and with a mix of technology. QTA is all AI with a mix of humans. And the column is all about humans. So those are the factions in which we're dealing with in their definitions. And so now QTA, and I told you that dude was going to be back. The one from the episode where he turned himself into AI when he was dying and he was real awkward and antisocial. Yes, he runs the QTA. He is in charge of all the AIs. He is the one making them. Mind you, he was the guy who made the beacons in the first place. He was the one originating. That's why he was so pissed at Bart when he came. Like, you are not functioning the way you're supposed to, bro. I made you. I know what you are. So, yeah, dude, this guy is in charge of. When his ship rolled up, when his mothership rolled up, baby, it was so raw. It was ginormous drones all around it. Man, he looked like, I see why you people are afraid of this QTA. I see why. So here he is, AI man, former human, back at Beacon 23. So he like, come on, Asta. You can tell me what's going on up in there. You can let me know what's happening. I know I'm AI, but you can share it with me. Of course, Kier like, no, don't share anything with those things. You share it with the humans and the people. That's the people you need. They couldn't agree on nothing, but she agreed with the AI dude that her and Halem was going to go through the thing, right? Like, that's the deal. You leave us alone, we go through the thing, we come back, tell you what it's all about. Everybody was on that page. Everybody was on that page. Even Harmony was going to go with him through the thing. Yeah, Kier wasn't feeling that. So he blasted her with one of those sonic guns. And yeah, she fell backwards, bust her head open on one of the rails and started bleeding out. And then that's how it went off. The camera closing in on her eyeball as we looked at the lights that was glowing all the time from the artifact. And it goes to black, and that's it. I'm like, wait a minute! Are we going or not? Is Helen gonna be okay? Because he was distraught that she got hurt like that and she appears to be dead. I need a season 2. I need them to go through that artifact. Y'all spent all that time on that artifact. I need them to go through it. I need answers. I need. So, clearly I was very excited with this season and with these last 2 episodes, even though I was thoroughly disappointed in the ending. I was so pissed that it cut to black like that. No end credit scenes. I'm like, okay. So that was Beacon 23. Clearly, I'm into the show. I'm liking this. It's right up my alley with the sci-fi and the fictions and the drama and the mythologies and all of that good stuff they got going on. I cannot wait to see if this show comes back. What is going to happen? Because I certainly don't believe she did. Because she was magically created by these things in the first place, in my opinion. So, I don't know. Just like they're going to have to reset Bart. What's Harmony going to do? She got to debrief the head AI dude. It's a whole lot. And the AI got laws and rules of their own, and it's a lot. But I enjoyed it. This was a good show. Good show. Definitely one to watch. Check it out. Definitely a time passer. And before you know it, you're going to be all in too. You're going to be like, wait a minute, I need to see the next episode. Because they always manage to end the episode with something that makes you say, I need to watch the next one. What the hell? So, yeah. Good show. I enjoyed it. Again, that was Beacon 23. I will see you guys for another series another time. In the meantime, have a great day.